Hurricane Sam is about to become a post-tropical cyclone. As you can see on the satellite, its rotation is slowing down by the hour, and it is currently in the 40s north in latitude. It's in the 40. It's between 44 and 46 degrees north. So this thing is definitely about to become a post-tropical cyclone. We have the latest in from the National Hurricane Center. So it is now moving northeast at 36 miles per hour, so it has significantly sped up. Its latitude is at 45.1 degrees north, longitude 42.5 degrees west. And this general motion is expected to continue until tonight. A slower eastward motion is forecast to begin by late Tuesday, and a northwest eastward motion is expected Wednesday and Wednesday night. Maximum sustained winds have weakened to 90 miles per hour with higher gusts. Although gradual weakening is forecast during the next few days, Sam is expected to transition into a powerful post-tropical cyclone over the North Atlantic tonight. Hurricane-force winds now extend 80 miles from the center, despite this being a Cat 1 hurricane. And the tropical storm-force winds now extend 275 miles from the center. So this is a very large cyclone, even this far north. This has been impressive to say at the very least. The central pressure has risen at 965 millibars. So there it is. This is the cone. It's a little wonky. It continues its motion right here, and then it just becomes a post-tropical cyclone. Then it just basically just kind of stays there for a little bit. Then it moves and starts this kind of like hook movement right here. When I give you to the tracks, keep in mind that one of the models is just completely wrong. The AVNI just has this going all the way over northern Canada, which we're going to disregard everything from that model 6 days out. But everything else I agree with. It's just going to pretty much stay there and dissipate at that point. That's pretty much all this thing's going to do. This thing has spent its entire life out in the sea. This thing has basically went from rapidly intensified to from a Cat 1 to a Cat 4 hurricane. Its core collapsed, weakening it to 120 miles per hour. Then it strengthened again with winds of 150 miles per hour, like I said before. And now, what do you know? This thing is weakening. It's about to become a post-tropical cyclone. So that's how these things work. Here's the intensity. The models are in agreement. It's expected to weaken to a tropical storm in the next 24 to 36 hours, and then continue to weaken further. Some have it going down to a tropical depression 6.5 days out. Some of the models have it dissipating 4 days out, 4 to 5 days out. So I'll continue to keep a very close eye on Sam as it continues to move towards the north. There it is right here. You can see that rotation is getting slower, especially at the core in the hour. Like all the rotation that's left is in the outer edges at this point. That tells you that this is in the transition phase of being a post-tropical cyclone. So we're going to go back 120 right here to see what the hell happened to this thing. So its core kind of collapsed. Its eye kind of went in there, and there it is. Where now, this is where it was before. You can see it's continuing to move. The eye kind of gets a little frazzled right there, and then the eye starts to disappear at that point. It starts to disappear under that cloud cover, and you can see that it's not really it's rotating more so on the outer edges than it is in the core. So this thing's about to become a post-tropical cyclone. I wouldn't be surprised that by 11 p.m. tonight, this thing is going to be a post-tropical cyclone. So yeah, that is the latest on Hurricane Sam. I'll continue to update you guys when the latest advisory comes out. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more updates.